my crafty friends, it's Bond coming to you tonight from my little den of scrappiness. I wanted to share a very special creation with all of you. I just finished a altered file folder mini album that I wanted to share. I was inspired to do this mini album by Pocano Pam. Hi Pam! And the reason that I wanted to share this album is because I have just recently reconnected with Pam. She's creating again, and I'm loving that. So she had shown some file folders file folder minis that she had been working on, and then she disappeared. And I thought, oh wow, I'm never going to get to show her my creation. I'm never going to want to finish it now because she's not around. So when I discovered that she was around and coloring images and just back again, I thought, okay, I'm going to finish this. I'm going to show it to her. And I just wanted to share it with all of my subbies too, because I don't think that any of us really realize just how much, well, maybe we do, how much that certain people come to mean to us. You know, I watched Pocano Pam's videos when I was very sick, and just her and her husband Rufus, and you know, their table scraps, they really touched my heart and made me laugh and all those wonderful things. And so I felt kind of a kinship to her. Anyway, I wanted to go ahead and share my album. This album was created with, of course, regular legal file folders and the Graphic 45 Jardin collection. It's an older collection now because Graphic 45 comes out with collections so rapidly that, you know, you catch them when you can. And it just so happened that I really like the colors in this collection. These are my colors, kind of the autumn colors. I really don't like the pastel-y, you know, the brand new Graphic 45 collection I don't much care for. But I do like this one, so I wanted to share the album with you. So here we go. This is the cover. I fussy cut the young lady that's picking flowers. I added some of my own sunflowers because those are my favorite flowers, and if I had a garden, it would be a garden of sunflowers. And then I added the little sentiment bonjour because I think in French, the word bonjour means hello and goodbye. I could be mistaken, and if I am, would my French friends correct me, please? I know that there's some of you out there in subby land, but anyway, let's take a look at the folder. On the first page, it's pretty simple. I made a little pocket, and I have 2 mason jars in the pocket. They just come in and out. They're little tags. They could have little tiny pictures put in them or whatever you wish. And on this page, the pocket is on the side, so I created a tag for the side pocket with just like a little band of sunflowers and an image from the collection. And there could possibly be a photo put behind instead of that image. I don't know. I like the way that looked, and probably journaling could be done on the back of that. And then there is an outer page for tags, kind of like a tag part. And then this page, I made a side pocket, a tiny side pocket, because I wanted a lot more to show. And I included 2 more tags from the from the collection. See how beautiful those are? But I thought to myself, since I made this the way that I did, there could also be pictures or anything else put behind it. Now, on this page, there is not a side pocket. There is a top pocket, and above the top pocket is another tag, and the tag, it looks like this, and it just says La Liste, and basically it's a list, and so kind of like my listers got a list friends use when they do their list every night. And on the back, it's blank, so there could be places for journaling or picture or whatever you wish back there. And it just slides in so easy. If you watch that you don't put the adhesive or whatever too close, but you put it at the very edge, you got it going on. Then you know that you're going to have a nice, good fit. And on the next page, I just left it blank. I thought that could be a good place for a nice size picture on both sides. And because the paper is just so pretty too, I didn't really want to mess with that. But so this is the next pages. And then we're back again to the pages with the side pocket. And I left this one just pretty much plain, so you know, a photo or anything could be added to that, or it could be left alone because it is beautiful that way. And then the back of it is just as pretty. So, and they fit in there just so nicely, like I said. And the next part is another flip out tag with another area where you could journal probably. And there's the back, and on the back of this tag are two tinier tags that I stuck in there from the collection. Oh, and I wanted to mention, because I don't think I shared that this page here, I forgot the page. Let's go back. This page here is a pocket that I created, and then inside the pocket are two tags, and probably you could add a few more things to that there, and so it makes it nice. I made quite a few pockets, and then this tiny one, and then I left this page just with the pattern paper, so anything could be added to this, a picture or whatever. And then of course the tag that goes above, and it says French country, and it's once again a place where you could journal very easily. And the back is empty again for more journaling or a picture. And then the next page is left blank with just the paper. And the images and paper line are just beautiful, so I didn't want to mess with that too much. And here I made an interesting pocket that is opened all the way, if you can see, all the way across. It's only adhesed, is that a word? Here and here. So it leaves room for much more than just this tag from the collection. Okay, so you could put a larger picture, a letter, whatever. And I also went ahead and papered all of the tabs. I thought that just looked so pretty that way. So you'll notice that all the tabs are papered as well. Okay, and then this page, the pocket, looks like this. And I kind of did the same thing with this pocket. I left the sunflower without adhesive on the bottom, if you can tell, so that a tag will slip in there rather nicely. And maybe a couple of other things could also. And instead of like putting the picture on the tag, you could just slip them in there. And that's kind of cool, because then you could take them out to show and such. I really like that one. And then we have our tiny flip out tags again. And then we have this beautiful page where I made another pocket, and I'm going to set it just like this so that I can show you this piece here, because I made kind of a different little object here. This is a pocket with tickets and tags, of course you can see that. Okay, but if you open, I've made extra places for you to put your pictures, the smaller pictures and such on this side. And here, of course, I added another little one of those that you can stick tags in or pictures in. That's just adhesed on the bottom and on the, no, just the bottom. Okay. So there's that. And then the other side. And the other side's so pretty. It's just as pretty as the other side. not really the kind of paper I would want to cover, but I thought you would like taking a gander at that little booklet. Mini in a mini. That's the first time I thought of that. A mini in a mini. So we'll put this page away. And then, of course, like I said before, we've got a tag on the top on this side of the page. So, and that's really a cool image. And blank on the back, of course, following the same theme so that you could journal or what have you. Okay. And on this page, I left it blank. Once again, I really love the image, and a nice size picture could go there. Wouldn't this be an awesome album for somebody who actually went to France? Once again, on this page, another side pocket, but instead of the pocket being on this side, it's on this side. And you can tell the rather large tags I'm able to put in there, in that pocket. And so it gives it a good bit of room to add things to, as long as it's not too wide and going into the seam. Okay, and then the next page once again has a side tag. I just thought that was really pretty. And I believe I did it the same way, where you could put something, yes, where you could put something inside the sunflower instead of the sunflower being glued all the way around. So you could add another tag, photo, or whatever. And then it just slips in like so. I didn't want to bend the flower. I'm so finicky about dog-eared items that. And then this page is just another flip out tag. And once again, and like I said, on those you can put photos too. And then this is the last page, and I left it fairly blank because I wanted for another picture to be able to go there, and maybe, you know, a journaling card or something above it or whatever. And here's the tag for this piece. And I thought that was just so pretty. Notice all of the sunflowers. And place for journaling. I'm a sunflower fanatic, so anything that has sunflowers, I'm going to love it. And that's why I love this paper collection so much. And then the very back, I finished it just this way. And this is the seam. And on the seam, I did a little vintage photo, a little inking with the vintage photo to make it look worn. It is quite thick. It could be so much thinner, but I added all of those beautiful tags and flip pages that, you know, it got a little chunky. And I've seen some that are rather flat, and then I've seen some that are rather chunky, and I just really, once I was finished, I just loved it, and it didn't matter to me that it was chunky or not. So there you have it, my friends. My altered file folder mini using the Graphic 45 Jardin collection. And a shout out to my friend Pocano Pam. I'm so glad to see you back and creating, coloring those beautiful images and sharing your work again. It just makes me so happy. You're one of those ladies that I just really admire and look up to. I just wanted you to know that I'm out here still creating too, and I wanted to share my album with all of you. Remember to hit the like button if you like my mini, and also subscribe if you haven't yet, because I will be sharing a ton of things. I have a giveaway coming up as soon as I reach 500 subbies, and I'm at 491 right now. I also would like to include my daughter and my granddaughter as spotlight creators here on my channel. Once in a while you'll get to see their creations, and that's awesome because my girl told me that she would never scrapbook, and she's quite talented. So and that's not to mention my granddaughter. She's extremely talented. But I'll go for now. I'm sure I took up enough of your time. I wanted to thank all of you that watch my videos and leave the thumbs up in the comments. You have no idea how happy that makes me, and it keeps me creating even when I don't feel very well. I'm going to leave you now, and have a wonderful evening and enjoy your family. Until next time, be blessed. Toodles!